Hi everybody, this is Judy at Judy in the Kitchen. Today we're talking about the herb sage, and I have a list of tips and ideas that will hopefully help you out when you're working with sage. The list is kind of long, so I broke it up into two parts, and this is part one. For your best flavor when you're working with fresh sage, add it to cooking toward the end of your cooking time. That will help to preserve the flavor of the fresh leaf. Now, when you're using dried sage, it could be rubbed dried sage, add it toward the beginning of the cooking, and that will allow it time to hydrate and release its flavors as you're cooking. Try flavoring some navy beans with a little bit of olive oil, sage, and garlic. Serve it on bruschetta or a cooked grain of your choice like rice or quinoa. Try adding sage as a seasoning to tomato sauce. Try sprinkling a little bit of sage on your next pizza. Now here's something a little bit different for you. If you enjoy the flavor of sage and you also enjoy honey in your tea, you might try some sage infused honey. Now this is something you'll have to make yourself. It won't be something that you'll find in a grocery store, so you'll need to do this yourself. You'll want to add some dried whole sage leaves. Remember, dried is important here, not fresh, to about a cup of honey or so. And put those dried whole leaves in the honey. Now why is dried important? If you use fresh, there's moisture still in there. It's going to add liquid moisture to that honey, which can cause mold to form. You don't want to do that. So the dried leaves are important. Add those leaves to your little bit of honey and allow them to infuse for about 5 days or so. Then taste the honey, and if it's to your liking, remove the leaves so they don't impart any more flavor in there, and then go ahead and add that to your tea as you like. If the flavor needs to be a little bit stronger, then you could add some more dried leaves to it, or you could allow that to sit for a few more days to impart a little bit more flavor. And then when it's to your liking, just remove those leaves and then enjoy that sage honey in your tea or wherever else you might want to use it as you choose. You can see the complete notes on this on my blog. The link is below. So complete instructions are written out for you there. Sage pairs really well with cheddar cheese. So the next time you're using cheddar in a dish or on a sandwich or something like that, add some sage in there along with it, and the two will pair very well. Sage also pairs well with onions. So try adding a little sage when you caramelize onions and then add them to a sandwich or a burger or pizza, and you'll have some enhanced flavored in those caramel onions. Well, this concludes part one. Stay tuned for part two on tips and ideas for using sage. I do hope this helps. Bye for now.